Right, good afternoon everybody and welcome to BJ Luxuries Lunch Bag Tuesdays. This is Jana here. Right, okay, so this week I'm going to be talking about some rare and hard to find Hermes bags. Right, okay, so you can already see behind me some beauties that I do have with me. Right, okay, and let's get started. Right. Now, one of the hottest bags right now, okay, because it's new to the market, right? New in the sense that the size is new, right? This is a shoulder Birkin. Shoulder Birkins, right? Okay, the top part looks exactly like the Birkin on the piece, right? The color is carbon or dark blue, right? Okay, let me show you with palladium hardware. Lovely piece. Okay, it's a shoulder Birkin, so as the name implies, this is supposed to be carried on the shoulder. Okay, but this is like the version of it, right? Okay, so it's a size 29 at the base. Look at the back, the sides and all that, right? Okay, it's an ever color leather, and this is actually from the year 2025. Of course, it's a brand new, call that production with me as well, right? Okay, so those of you who know, the older version is actually much bigger. It's a size 42, right? Okay, the base length is 42. Okay, so this is a size 29, and it's really good. It's so modern and chic looking compared to your Birkin because of the size, right? Okay, and look at that. Beautiful. Okay, now immediately I've got a question already asking, any box Kelly? Yes, we do. Okay, so box calf Kelly would be well, usually a vintage model. Okay, I do have a box Kelly with me. I'll bring that out for you very soon. Okay, but this one here, and the price on this is right now 39,980 Singapore dollars, right? Okay, so that is located in the heart of Orchard, right? And because of that, all our prices are in Singapore dollars, right? Okay, so Birkin. Oh, nice. Okay, so Marcus, you're asking for a 28 or 25 box Kelly, I assume, right? Okay, yeah, let me show that to you. I do have, do I? Box, oh no, I think this is bigger. Okay, so this is the box Kelly that I do have with me right now. Looking at it, I think this is a size 32. Okay, and Marcus, yes, I do Kelly 22 with me. Okay, I'll show that to you next. You have you know, all the lovely bags that you're keen on. So the one that I have here is a Kelly 32. Right, okay, vintage piece from the year 1985. Okay, Marcus says too big, understand. Right, actually the Sally model. Okay, but the 32 is what we have at the moment in box calf. 28. I have vintage piece 28. Okay, Sally model as well, and this is Arden's, or is it Fjord? Yeah, this is Fjord leather, right? Fjord leather is also a heritage leather from Hermes, right? Okay, this is in black and gold combination, and the Sally model, so you can see there, right? Okay, and Fjord leather, FJORD. Okay, Fjord leather, and this one is priced at 16,900. Okay, because of how rare it is to find Fjord leather right now and how popular Fjord leather is, right? Okay, this is gorgeous condition, as you can see there. Now, Fjord leather is a very strong leather, ages wonderfully. Okay, not a scratch on it, right? Okay, and this is from the year 1986, and this comes with strap, clochette, lock keys, and 2 dust bags. Okay, 16,900 Fjord leather. Can open and see it, of course. Right, okay, so the interior of this is also in Fjord. Okay, the vintage orange dust bag. Okay, there you go. It's the interior. Can you see? Okay, so the interior actually in what's this? Swift, I think. okay, or chef, one of it, right? Okay, there you go. You see? Right, okay, anyway, this is up on our website bjluxury.com, and you can actually take a look at more details of this. You can put in a Kelly 8 Fjord, and this would come up. Right, okay. Just to show you the strap, look at that, pretty detail. Okay, the strap is in gold as well. Okay, so you can imagine how beautiful that would look. Got smell or not? Okay. Okay, there is slight smell, right? Okay, but from 1986, it's not very strong. Okay, it is not very strong because I needed to put my head in there for quite some time. Okay, before I get a very light storage smell. A used smell is not like a moldy or smell or anything like that. Okay, it's got that used smell to it, right? Okay, but this is the leather, right? Okay, so Marcus, if you are in Singapore, right, okay, feel free to drop by the boutique and you can actually view all these bags in person, right? Okay, you can sort of like filter through from our website and see what it is that you like, and then based on that you can actually come by and take a look, and check out, because like storage smell and all that, some people are more sensitive to it compared to others, right? Okay, so there are times when we tell people, oh, there's storage smells on this bag, and then they'll come by and they'll take a look and they'll be like, storage smells, no, there's something, I don't get anything, right? Okay, so that happens as well. Right, okay, so that's a gorgeous piece. Now the other one that you asked for is a So Kelly. I do happen to have it right here. Okay, you probably saw it, right? Okay, so this is a So Kelly size 22, right? Okay, now the So Kelly is a discontinued model, right? This particular one is from the year 2015, right? Okay, so from the year 2015, it's in the Hermes orange with palladium hardware. Leather is Clermont's leather. Okay, want me to carry it on my shoulder, right? Okay, so that's how. Now the strap is adjustable, right? Okay, the strap is all. That's how it would look. Now this is a size 22. My height is 1.6 meters, right? Okay, so this is how So Kelly 22 looks. It drops to just at my hips, right? Okay, that's how it would look. You can lengthen this. This is literally the shortest length. Okay, this is the shortest length. You can, there are still 1, 2, 3, 4 more holes that length, right? So the way you would use it, okay, is exactly like the Kelly, the buckle there. Okay, open up the sangles, and then you would open it up, and there you would have the space. Okay, it's all this space for you to work with. Look at the base, right? Okay, and it's got pockets, a zippered pocket and a back pocket there, right? How much? This is going for 6,880 Singapore dollars. 6,880. Okay, 6,880 Singapore dollars for this So Kelly from the year 2015. Now I have to say this is in prestige. Okay, it's clean, it's bright, meaning there's no darkening of the leather. Right? Okay, corners are clean. Right? Okay, and this comes with the, what does it come with? Box and dust bag. Okay, this comes with the box and dust bag, 6,880. Right? Okay, So Kelly size 22, orange Clermont's leather, palladium hardware. Right? Okay, 6,880 is for payment by cash or bank transfer. Right? Okay, payment with credit cards, there's actually a 3% on it, admin charge on that. Okay, so beautiful piece here. Right? Okay, so bags like the So Kelly actually get asked for quite often, but it is not often that we have it in stock here in the boutique, right? Okay, because like I said, the So Kelly, for example, is a discontinued model, right? Okay, now along those lines, right, okay, now we love all these vintage bags, right? And most of the time we get them in beautiful condition. Okay, the next one I want to bring up, vintage bags, or others who do enjoy seeing it, and or like-minded, passionate people about Hermes bags, right? Okay, please do like, follow, and remember to share this live, right? Okay, I'm going to show you a Bolide. Okay, how beautiful is this? Now, what is special about this? Right, okay, now this is a Bolide size 31. Right, okay, now the white part, let me bring it up close to you. Now the white part that you see here, this is horsehair, and the leather is Birkin leather. Right, okay. Now both of them are very, very hard to find. Right, okay. And this bag that I'm holding in my hand is from the year 2000. Okay, this is from the year 2000, and it is a D stamp. Okay, D stamp from the year. Horsehair, or they call it crinoline, right? Okay, crinoline, and this is Birkin leather. Beautiful combination. Okay, this is the Bolide size 31. Take a look at that. Okay, now from the year to makes it about 25 years old. Right, okay, so there are signs of wear on the crinoline, right? Okay, on some parts of the crinoline, right? Okay, the horsehair. Now, this comes with clochette lock dust bag, right? Okay, that's what this bag comes with, and the price is 6,300 Singapore dollars, 6,300. Okay, the Bolide. Now, let me open this up. This beautiful zipper hole there. Okay, and then you have the interior. Now, the interior of this bag, okay, is in Birkin, and the bottom half you can see there is in toile or canvas, right? Okay, and very clean interior, no smell, right? Okay, and it's with palladium hardware, right? Okay, it's with palladium hardware. All this hardware is palladium. Now, the Bolide does usually come with a strap, but this really vintage bag, there is no strap for it, right? Okay, you can of course mix and match this. And just an interesting trivia about the Bolide bag. Okay, now the Bolide bag was actually named after a sports car, right? Okay, so apparently Alex Dumas, he was he and the wife went to a motor show. Excuse me. And they were so intrigued by this motor car, right? Okay, where the front, okay, let me do that, and you will realize, okay, that this actually looks like the front of a car, right? That's how the shape of your Bolide bag came about. This is actually modeled after the front of a sports car, right? Okay, so if you have a Bolide bag and you tilt it forward, you will see what I mean, right? Okay. The other interesting fact about a Bolide is that it was the first hand ever to be made with a zipper. Okay, so right now we take bags with zippers for granted, right? Okay, but if you look closely at Hermes bags, right? Okay, bags that are closed with a zipper are very, very rare, right? Okay, so if you look at the Birkin, right? Okay, it's got a flap that comes over and then a lock. Same with the Kelly, right? Okay, now your Constance doesn't have a zip closure as well. It comes with a magnetic catch, right? Okay, and then a lot of bags like your Birkin, your Evelyn's don't even have any sort of closure, right? Okay, so you understand what I mean. So a bag with a zipper, right? Okay, the Bolide was the first bag ever to be made with a zipper. Traditionally, bags, right? Okay, were not kept together. They were not closed using a zipper, of course, right? So just a little bit of trivia there, right? Okay, and I think until today, okay, a lot of the Hermes bags, even the newer bags, right? Okay, like your Getta and your Click 16 and stuff like that, they don't come with a zipper closure. It's always some form of lock, that's happening to keep the bags, or they use the flaps and stuff like that, right? Okay, it's one of the strengths of the heritage Hermes, right? Okay, they stick to traditional ways of closing your bag, right? Okay, so as such, your Bolide is considered high-tech bag. Okay, and this one is from the year 2000, right? Okay, and it's a horsehair and Birkin leather. Price is 6,300 Singapore dollars, right? Okay, beautiful classic combination. Now, along the same lines, I've got another bag, right? Okay, same, canvas, and this time it's swift leather, if I'm not mistaken, right? Box scarf. Okay, so this is toile. Okay, let me bring it up close. There you see it, toile or canvas, and the top part is box scarf. And this is from the year 2002. Okay, F in a square. Now, the year of production, and that is actually the blind stamp on these Hermes bags, right? Okay, so another beautiful piece here. Let me show you the back. Look at that. Okay, so this is canvas and this is box scarf. Gold hardware from the year 2002. This comes with clochette lock keys and one dust bag, right? Okay, and the color is Rouge H. Okay, the box scarf is vintage box scarf here, color is Rouge H, and price 22,320 for this exquisite, okay, exquisite piece of craftsmanship. Right, okay, beautiful. Look at the shape of this bag. Okay, for a bag that is what, 23 years old, right? Okay, look at the sides. Look at that. Okay, divine. Okay, it could pass off for a 2-year-old bag, right? Okay, look at that. Now this is a Birkin size 30, right? We're looking for something a little different, right? Okay, this is a beautiful option. It's very light because half the bag is in canvas, right? Okay, it is something that you can pass off for a summer bag. If you are a person who wears linen suits, right? Okay, this is so resort style. Okay, it could be a day bag, it can be a holiday bag. It looks gorgeous. A beautiful color combination with gold hardware, right? Okay, and the corners, right? Okay, has got that leather box scarf tab going on there. Okay, and look at the base. Okay, also has the leather near the feet, right? Okay, so it's kept very clean. Look at that. Okay, no stains whatsoever, right? Now this can actually be cleaned, right? Okay, because it's fabric, right? Okay, canvas fabric. It can actually be clean, as you can see here, for the 23-year-old bag with no stains, right? So it's doable, right? So beautiful bag to carry. Okay, very excited about today's show because all these what do you call that, unique, right? Okay, and sometimes hard to find Hermes bags that we happen to have with us at the moment, year end coming, and we have some really beautiful bags, bags that you wouldn't ordinarily be able to like walk in and buy. Okay, either they are so rare, it's so hard to find, of course, or the other thing is that some of these bags are actually discontinued, the models are not available, so you can't really walk into Hermes and buy these bags. You can't really walk into Hermes and buy any bag, to be honest, right? Okay, but but these are definitely out because it's just next to impossible to find them. So along those lines, let me show you this Kelly, right? Okay, this is a size 28. Okay, let me show that to you first. Okay, now there are a few things that are very special about this bag, right? Okay, one, this is okay, so the color is called Blue Meat or Midnight Blue, right? Okay, now as I bring it closer, you will realize there's this stripes, okay, strips of color going on there, right? Okay, so the main body, okay, the main body is Blue Meat, right? Okay, and then you've got black as well as this, I think it's royal blue or blue arms, right? Okay, so you've got different colored leathers stitched together such it's seamless, right? Okay, you don't feel the stitches at all. Okay, if you were to run your hand over this. Now this bag is called a Kelly Lettre. Okay, yes. Now what that means is a Kelly Lettre, they use usually 3 kinds of leathers. Okay, in this case, this is Togo, I believe. Is it Togo? Okay, so this is Togo leather. The main body is Togo leather, but Gaultier model. Yeah, okay. So that's the first special thing about that. Usually Togo leather, right? Okay, you would find it in a red tone, which is a rounded edge. But this is a Gaultier. Okay, straight edge stitching. You can see the stitching of the bag on the exterior, right? Okay, it's a Gaultier model. So it's a structured bag, right? Okay. Number 2, there are 3 kinds of leather on this bag. So after Togo, you have the Swift and you have the Epsom leather, right? Okay, all 3 different kinds of leather on the front flap. Okay, and you will, if you open this up, right? Okay, you will actually see a letter E. Okay, I'm not sure that you can see it there. Okay, letter E there, right? Okay, so you have these in H, you have this in E, you have it in S, right? Okay, so Kelly Lettre literally has a particular letter stitched onto the front using 3 of leather, right? Okay, so if you or your spouse, right? Okay, your name happens to start with the letter E, this is like a customized bag, right? Okay, and the color, okay, exterior is blue nude, okay, you can see that, and the interior, okay, interior is in bird fawns, okay, which is like a dark green, forest green, bird fawns. Let me bring that up close. So it's a beautiful combination. Let me show you the sides where it's more obvious. Okay, if you look at the sangles, you can see the difference in the color. Okay, your sangle and the interior of the bag, you can see the dual color there, right? Okay, now this of course comes with the strap. The strap, what color is the strap? Okay, blue nude. Okay, strap is in blue nude, also midnight blue, right? Okay, palladium hardware, right? Okay, now this is a gorgeous piece. Okay, very unique piece here. This is from the year 2017, full set. Original receipt, strap, crochet, lockies, falcon box, rain protector, care card, and 2 dust bags. Right, okay, and price of this is 25,390. Right, okay. So for a very, very small piece here, Kelly 28 Gaultier Togo leather with a letter. Okay, it's a Kelly letter. Blue nude interior in bird fawns, palladium hardware. Okay, so it's almost pristine condition, right? Okay, there's this tiny little, tiny, teeny, weeny little white dot at the right smack in the center there, in the corner there, I mean, right? Okay, now other than that, the sides and all that look, okay, beautiful condition. Okay, Kelly letters are, how to say, getting more and more difficult to come by, right? Okay, the reason being that you do this kind of craftsmanship. Can you imagine? Okay, different leathers strips, right? Okay, they are stitched together, but when you run your hand across, right, it feels like one piece of leather. The front panel does not look like it's been joined, right? Okay, so that's what you're actually getting with a Kelly letter. There's a special uniqueness about a Kelly letter. It's a size 28. You get it bigger, right? Okay, but I think Kelly letters only come with size 28. I've never seen a Kelly letter size 25. They might be out there, but I very much doubt it, right? Okay, because at the time when these were made, right? Okay, 28 was like the perfect size that everyone was looking for. It was only like 2020 onwards, right? Okay, 2019, 2020 onwards, that people started downsizing, and then the small bag trend came in, and that's been around for the last couple of years. Okay, but prior to 2020, size 28 was the perfect size, and a lot of bags from that time, right, okay, would be this size. So in all the limited edition, all the HSS, right, okay, special orders, all of them would be a Kelly 28 because that was the most desired size during that time, right, okay. So the Kelly letter that you see there, it's so pretty, okay, blue knit, and it's Togo Sellier, right, okay. So usually your Sellier model, because you need that straight sort of edge, right, would usually be in a firm leather like box calf or Epsom leather. Okay, but what that means is when you have a Sellier model in Epsom leather, it is hard to open your bag. But because this is Togo leather, Sellier model, you get the best of both worlds, right? Okay, you get that structured look going on there, but look at that, how easy it is to open, and I can actually open it all the way, and you can see all the way in there, right? Okay, look, the flap goes all the way at the back, right? Okay, without the risk of getting those crease lines that you get with Epsom leather, right? Okay, so like I said, there's so many special things about this bag, so many beautiful things about this bag. Okay, so what are you waiting for? Come and grab this beautiful piece here. Price is 25,390, right? Okay, so if you have other Kelly bags and you're looking for, I love the Kelly, but I want something a little different, right? Okay, right here, Kelly letter, size 8, Togo Sellier model, right? Okay, blue interior word fonts, okay, and it's a letter E, right? Okay, very pretty piece there, right? Okay, so yes. Now another Kelly that I do have, okay, again very limited, and you know, a discontinued model. Kelly letter, if you do request for special orders, you might still be able to get it. Okay, but this that I have here, the Kelly Gillis that I have in my hand here, right? Okay, even special orders, they said no, I'm very sorry, we cannot do this right now. Right, okay, I suppose the reason being that it requires a crazy amount of work, right? Okay, all these are perforated leather strips that are then stitched together. Okay, you get the bottom. Look at the back. It is a work of art, right? Okay, look at that. Okay, Kelly Gillis, right? Right, okay, so gentlemen, you might be able to carry this off, right? Okay, it's very similar in design to your Baroque shoes. You know, this one here is size 35. Okay, Kelly Gillis, Swift leather. Usually your Gillis would come in Swift leather because you need that what do you call it, smooth leather in order for the design. Okay, the leather designs to be obvious. Okay, now this color is rosy, it's called rosy, and it's like a salmon sort of a burnt orange sort of a color. It's called rosy, and this is from the year 2013. Original receipt, strap, clochette, lock keys, felt cloth, rain protector, care card, and 3 dust bags. Okay, and yay, it's been to the Hermes spa. So there's a Hermes spa receipt that comes together with this. That means someone has already sent it to the spa for it to get refurbished, brightened up, cleaned, hardware has been polished, right? Okay, all the work has been done for you, and you just get to enjoy this beautiful Kelly 35 Gillis. Color is called Rosy, right? Okay, and with palladium hardware. Okay, it's a size 35, right? Okay, very stylish bag. You can also pass on a work bag, okay, because of the size. Laptops, iPads will definitely fit into this. Laptops, maybe not all, but this will fit into this. Okay, and like I said, it's a full set. Okay, including the Hermes spa receipt, and price very attractive, 11,680 Singapore dollars. Okay, 680 Singapore dollars for a 2013 bag, Kelly Gillis, size 35. Right, okay, so you can hand carry this. Okay, now the strap is a normal leather strap, long strap. You can opt to get a shorter strap. Okay, so you've seen that bigger bags, bigger Kelly, right? Okay, it looks really stylish and cool when you carry it with a shorter strap. Okay, it could be a Amazon strap or a Sangle, okay, which you can actually buy separately in Hermes, right? Okay, and then you can carry this on your shoulder. Broader 5 cm strap, shorter like 65 70 cm length strap, looks ultra cool. Okay, even the guys, right? Okay, they look really cool when the Kelly 35 is carried in that way. Okay, but otherwise look at that beautiful piece here, Kelly Gillis, right? Okay. Now the Kelly and the Birkin bags have been around for decades, right? Okay, I mean easily 50, 60 years old, right? So what happened was along the way, Hermes decided to sort of make it more interesting, because how many Birkin or Kelly bags can you own, right? Okay, so to sort of say, okay, so you've already got 5 Birkin and Kelly bags, maybe you want something similar but still different, right? Okay, we all want that unique bag, right? Okay, so they started introducing slight variations to the classic Birkin Kellys, and that's how you get your Gillis, and you get your Kelly Gillis, your Kelly Lettre, and stuff like that, right? Okay, and then of course you have got things like your shoulder Kelly, right? Okay, remember I showed you the shoulder Birkin earlier? Okay, so this is a shoulder Birkin, and this is the shoulder Kelly, right? Okay, so this is brand new 2025 model. So what they did was they updated the size of that, right? Okay, so your older or the first generation shoulder Kellys used to be a size 42, okay, 42 being the base like that, right? Okay, and the handle was much bigger. Okay, you can easily shoulder carry. See there, right? Okay, so you find most celebrities walking around, going shopping, buying groceries with this bag. Okay, and they look cool, nonchalant look there for this one, right? Okay, so this particular piece that we have here, okay, the color is called blue jeans with palladium hardware, and this is from the year 2011, right? Okay, so 2010 to 2013, 2014, right? Okay, the house of Hermes was headed by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Okay, you might recognize the name from his perfume, perhaps. Okay, so he was a designer, right? Okay, and then he was working for the house of Hermes. And during this period, right? Okay, there are some really beautiful, I would say, user-friendly, right? Okay, practical but still very chic, very stylish bags were produced by Hermes, right? Okay, so during this time period of 2010 to 2014, right? Okay, and bags like the Constance Elan, okay, the shoulder Kelly, shoulder Birkin, right? Okay, all these models were introduced. The Lindy, right? Okay, the Lindy was a bag that was introduced during this period, and it was an immediate hit, right? Okay, so all these bags were introduced during the period under the leadership of Jean-Paul Gaultier, right? Okay, so if you're familiar with this perfume, it's actually the perfume that appears that is in a torso, a man's torso, a lady's torso, right? Okay, and the first perfumes that I got actually, because I love the bottle that came in, the men's torso. Sorry, ladies torso. Okay, I will be, yeah, I'm using the ladies perfume, right? Okay, so this Kelly shoulder that we have here, right? Okay, it's from the year 2011, like I said. Okay, colors blue jean, Togo leather, and palladium hardware. Okay, there you go. Very, very nice piece there. Okay, price. I know, I hear you. Price, did I tell you the price? Okay, let me put it up my shoulder because I've got my jacket on. Right, okay, price is 11,690. Okay, 11,690 for the Kelly shoulder from the year 2011. Right, okay, and if you're looking for a brand new one, there is a Kelly Birkin here, shoulder Birkin here. Okay, shoulder Birkin here, and this is from the year 2025, and the price of this is 39,180. Okay, so you have got the older one from the year 2011 here, the bigger one, and the newer, smaller version here as well. Okay, this one is from the year 20, so we have both here. Okay, depending on your frame, depending on what you're looking for, right? Okay, you have options here. Okay, I'm far from done. I have so many more beautiful bags. Right, okay, now I mentioned the Lindy earlier, right, okay, so this is the Lindy, right, okay, now the one I have in my hand is a brand new Lindy 26, and this is from the year 2025, it's a K stamp, yeah, okay, current stamp, full set of course, and price of this is 14,990, okay, 14,990 for a K stamp, which is a 2025 year production. Black clamor with gold hardware, full set, right? Okay, perfect for Christmas present. Okay, when you're looking for a beautiful Lindy 26, okay, it's here. Okay, brand new piece here. Like I mentioned, the Lindy was a bag that was also introduced during time of Jean-Paul Gaultier. Okay, so prior to this, bags, right? Okay, all of them, when you hold it in your hand, they would be perpendicular to you, so carry it will actually be sticking out, right? Okay, but the Lindy was the first bag, okay, when you carry it in your arm, it will actually be parallel to your body, this way. Okay, so parallel to your body, so when you walk, it moves along your same, I don't know, plane. Okay, the same direction as your body, so you're not knocking your bag into anybody or anything. Okay, so that was the beauty of the Lindy. Okay, and it was an immediate hit, and it still is very, very popular till today. So they have of course introduced the mini Lindy, which is a crossbody bag, okay, which we also happen to have. We have the gold, we have got the grey, I've got a blue pale, right? Okay, some lovely colors as well. All brand new. Yeah, I've got all brand new mini Lindys with me at the moment. Okay, so we have these options as well. Now earlier I mentioned another bag that was introduced during the time frame was a Constance Elan, right? Okay, so let me show you a Constance 24 first. Right, okay, so this is a Constance 24. Love the color. Okay, I love the color with this Rouge Grenade, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Rouge Grenade, and Rouge Grenade Epsom leather with gold hardware. Size 4, comes with the dust bag, and this is from the year 2016. Price on this is 12,980 Singapore dollars. Right, okay. Now this is a color. If you're a person who has a lot of black, for example, okay, or even blue, right, okay, this is a beautiful piece to have. Right, okay, it also works if you travel, right, okay, winter wear, outer, jacket. Now have a pop of red, right, okay, beautiful again. You just need some red lips to complement this, and you're good to go. Right, okay, very, very feminine, very sexy color. Right, okay, now this is Epsom leather. Right, and because it's a size 24, it's very spacious. Put in a lot of stuff there. Now this is the older version where it comes with the double compartment, right? Okay, 2 gussets, a bigger one at the back and a smaller compartment in the front, right? Okay, there's a brand new version, of course, from Hermes, which is a Constance 124. The 124 has only got a single thin compartment, right? Okay, so there you go, this little piece here. So this is, you can double up the straps and carry it shoulder, or you can, carry it single straps in okay, there you go, right, okay, and so this was the Constance 24, you've got the 18 as well, which is the smaller version, right, okay, and then you've got the Constance Elan. Okay, again, this was introduced during the time of Jean-Paul Gaultier. Okay, so 24 was a little big sometimes for people, and the 18 didn't have enough space, so they decided, people like the 18, but the 18 stopped somewhere there. Okay, that's about the size of the 18. They say, okay, you need extra space, let's just lengthen it up, and then you have the Elan, which is an elongated version of the Constance, right? Okay, look at that, how that looks lovely, right? Can you price that out? Look at that. Okay, now this one is a Constance Elan. The color is called Cravat or Flamingo. Okay, with palladium hardware. Okay, but it's a lovely color, as you can see there. Right, not too feminine, not too girly as well. Right, okay, but you know, nice pop of color. This is from the year 2014. Comes with a dust bag and a Hermes receipt. So this has also been sent to the Hermes spa. Right, okay. Price on this is Singapore dollars 9,000. Okay, $9,000. You see the sticker is on the hardware. Right, okay, lovely piece. Right. Now, the Constance Elan has been introduced, reintroduced by Hermes last year. Oh, so pretty. The interior is in orange. Do you see that? Okay, so when you open it up, ta-da! You can consider this for Chinese New Year. Actually, very nice. Also fit into this bag as well. Right? Okay, so now the other thing about this bag is it is actually the strap is long enough to cross body. Okay, look at that. So even I, okay, easily am able to body this piece. Look at that. Okay, so you can cross body and carry this Constance Elan. Okay, strap is long enough. If you want to shoulder carry, all you have to do is do that, and then easily you can cross body for a more formal look. Right? Okay, palladium hardware. Color is called Flamingo. Right? Okay. Very beautiful, I have to say. It looks absolutely gorgeous in the camera. Okay, as I'm looking at it. Okay, I like this. Right? Price. 9,000 Singapore dollars. Okay, palladium hardware. Condition wise, okay, like I said, the bag really looks new. The strap, okay, aging is a little fuzzy, not fuzzy, okay, it's catching on my gloves. Right, okay, so there's a bit of roughness on the strap, okay, here. That could be because it goes through the guiders, so when it goes through the guiders it can get rubbed a little. Okay, that's possible, but I don't think it affects the leather itself in any way. The strap itself is still very, very usable. The bag itself very, very usable. Corners all are clean, no scratches, leather. Okay, there might be hairline scratches under this on the hardware, but the what do you call it, steels are on, and it has been to the spa. So because it's been to the spa, I believe, you know, it has been cleaned up and taken care of. Right, okay, very nice. Okay, how about something for the guy? If you're looking for a gift for your partner, for example, for Christmas, right? Okay, so this is a Herbag Adores backpack. Now this is a used piece, okay, but it looks like a brand new piece. It does. Okay, black and white canvas, black top, what's this? Not Nagonda. Calfskin with canvas, size 29, black and white. Z stamp makes it from the year 2021. Comes with keys, box, dust bag, and there's a pouch on the inside, exactly like a Herbag. Okay, so it's very much like a Herbag. The top part there looks like a Herbag with the handle, okay, the sangles that go through and all. But behind, you can actually carry this as a backpack. Right, okay, so instead of a shoulder carry bag, this becomes a backpack. Right, okay, so great for work. Right, okay, and this is from the year 2021, not bad. Price is 3,880. Okay, Singapore dollars 3,880 for this Herb backpack. Right, okay, very nice piece there. Right, okay, comes with a clochette, lock keys, box, and dust bag. Okay, so it's perfect for gift giving. Comes in a box, you know, everything's there. right? Okay, 3880. Okay, nice Christmas present actually, right? Okay, so oh my gosh, I expected it to be higher in price. Okay, 3880 is quite a nice. Any marks on the leather part there? Okay, I don't think so. Still look. Some press marks, okay, some press marks on the handle, but very minor. I see that there. Okay, very minor press mark on the top there. Okay, but otherwise it's great shape. Yeah, and it's canvas, light. It's very light, right? Okay, black and white with a black leather top there and handle with palladium hardware. Right, okay, it's got that crisscross Viking. They call this stitch design, right? Crisscross Viking. Look at that, very nice. Black and white, like checkered board, black and white design. Okay, black top, leather, and palladium hardware. Okay, pretty piece there. Okay, now of course we've got our classic Caddy 25 Saliers, right? Okay, also available. Okay, I'll show you two. Okay, save time. I've got two here. Okay, both of these are Caddy 25 Salier, right? Okay, the one I have here is Smooth Barinia, and this is from the year 2022. It's a used piece, gold hardware, drop dead, stunning, gorgeous piece here. If you love Barinia, okay, Caddy 25 Smooth Barinia, okay, comes with strap, shed lock keys, box rain protector, care cut, 3 dust bags. Okay, it's a full set, and price on this is 32,890. One Caddy 25 Barinia leather is very hard to find. Two, the condition of this bag, right? Okay, it's pristine. Right, okay, for Barinia, it's been very well kept. Full set. Right, okay, gold hardware. It really does look like a new piece. Right, okay, very pretty color. So Barinia leather is a deeper, warmer sort of almost like warm honey, but like caramel, okay, sort of a color, right? As opposed to Hermes gold color, where it's got a bit of a yellowish undertone, Hermes gold, right? Okay, whereas before color, right? Okay, it's a warmer tone. It's got a bit of a brownish, reddish sort of undertone to it. You can see there, right? Okay, and then of course I've got this gorgeous Caddy 20. Okay, again a very Christmassy sort of a color, and this is from the year 2021, right? Okay, comes with original receipt, strap, clochette, lock keys, box, 2 dust bags, right? Okay, and the price on this is 26,800 Singapore dollars, right? Okay, Rouge H, right? Okay, the color is Rouge H with gold hardware. You can see there. Right, okay. Now, Rouge H can sometimes make you look a bit more mature, but I think in a size 25, so if you like the Rouge H color, right, okay, get it in a smaller bag, right, okay, and then it looks prettier, okay, as you can see there. So this is again 25 Salier, Epsom leather, right, okay. Now, it is a used bag, so there are some minor scuffs and straps off the bag, just to let you know. Okay, but it's a full set, and the price is 26,800 with gold hardware. Okay, still very shiny, twinkling, and looking very pretty. Okay, like this, you can crossbody for a day sort of thing, or you can hand carry it for a more formal look. Right, okay, and this size, this color, right, okay, it is a forever bag. Okay, if you just maintain the leather, you store it well, okay, every now and then you take it out, you clean it, you send it to the spa for cleaning, and you nourish the leather and keep it well. Okay, bags like this will last forever. Okay, so it's a beautiful piece here. You can see there. Okay, 25 Rouge H Epsom leather from the year 2021. Price is $26,800. Okay, Right, okay, now talking about very pretty, I have got a Birkin 25, okay, matte alligator, and the color is called malachite. Yes, one of the best greens to have in exotic leather would be malachite. You can see there, it's with gold hardware. Okay, let me give you some time to drool over this. Okay, and it's matte. Okay, in the world of exotic leathers, Hermes, right? Okay, matte is actually more value compared to shiny alligator. And this is from the year 2019. Comes with clochette lock keys, box, and a dust bag. The price of this is 70,500. Okay, Birkin 25. Okay, the color that you see on the screen, right, okay, is not the actual color. In my naked eye, what I'm seeing, right, is a much darker green compared to what I see on the screen there, right, okay. So the handle, okay, so what happens with matte crocodile, as you use it, okay, as you touch it, right, okay, what happens is the natural oils come out and it actually becomes shiny. And then shiny alligator, as you use it, it reverses, it will become matte. Right, okay, so you can see here the handle is actually a little shinier, right, okay, compared to the body. Okay, so that's probably because it has been used, right, okay, as you carry your bag on the handle, right, okay, but it's perfectly acceptable because that is what you want your matte alligator to become over the years. Okay, that's the desired outcome, I would say. Okay, and this one in Birkin 25, right? Okay, for every occasion, you can carry this wherever you dare to carry this because it will everything. Green is actually easier to match compared to some other colors, right? Okay, so it's beautiful malachite. Yeah, the gold hardware, so pretty. Okay, I have Birkin 25 in this. We've also got a Birkin 25 matte Rouge H, right, okay, also so you can check out all these bags that we have here at BJ Luxury. Go to our website bjluxury.com, right, okay, and then you can take a look at all those bags that are available. So the website, okay, is live. If a bag is sold, it will be taken off from the website. It would say contact us or sold or something like that. Okay, so if there's a price on it and it's available, okay, it's available, right? Okay, so you know, you can take a look at it on the website. Feel free to drop by and take a look in person. So all the bags that we actually put up and we're saying is for sale, they are available in store here for you to view. Okay, you can carry them, you can take a look at them, you can check them out, and then you can buy them immediately. Okay, we are all more than happy to answer any queries that you have, right? Okay, and yeah, no appointment needed. You can just walk in. We are open every day, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Right, okay, so that's us at BJ Luxury. Okay, so this beautiful piece here at, what's its price? 77,500 Singapore dollars. Birkin 5 malachite matte alligator with gold hardware. Now, last but not least would be my Birkin 25 cargo. Yay! Okay, so this lovely piece here, okay, a lot of people have actually been asking for it. It just got displayed yesterday, Monday. Yeah, just got displayed Monday. We received it over the weekend. We did all our authentication checks, photography, everything, and as quickly as possible, we displayed it out. Okay, so that's Birkin 25. Now this piece is not on the website, okay, not up yet. All you know, it might get sold before it gets a chance to go up onto the website. I already have people coming in to view this baby, right? Okay, so Birkin 25 blue marine palladium hardware, brand new piece from the year 2023. It is a full set, and price on this right now is 49,800 Singapore dollars. Okay, 49,800 Singapore dollars. Birkin 25 blue marine. So the Birkin cargo, again, it's a relatively newer design. It's canvas, and the trim, the leather trim is all in Swift leather. This is with wear, and the Birkin cargo. Okay, the cargo range from Hermes was actually inspired by military fatigues, the military uniform. Right, okay, so that's why the colors you find it stuff like blue marine, we have it in gold, in black, gray, right, okay, so these are some of the neutral colors that it comes in, right, okay, and the cargo, of course, you know, military uniform have a lot of pockets, right, okay, because they can't be carrying their bag with them when they go off to fight, so you know, they're supposed to be like completely utilitarian or dependent on just their uniform. They keep their pocket for a pen, for this and that, okay, same way your Birkin cargo has got pockets, okay, it's got outside pocket, right, a pouch that's, and then it's got this space for your lanyard or your card, right, okay, card holder here on the outside, okay. Now your Birkin 30 and 35 has got more compartments because it's got more space, okay, but the 25, there are two attachments that come with it. It's fixed, right, okay, you can't detach them, right, okay, so this is Birkin 25 cargo, blue marine with palladium hardware, and that, okay, price is, drumroll, $49,800. Right, okay, beautiful piece there. Right, okay, so if you're looking for a Birkin 25 cargo set, we have one here. Right, okay, so yes, that was my show for today. Thank you for joining me, Jana, and I will see you next week. Right, okay, with more goodies from BJ Luxury. Right, okay, so see you guys. Bye.